Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today, we're plunging into a foundational ancient narrative, drawing directly from excerpts titled The Birth of Isaac and Covenant at Beersheba. Our mission is to excavate the key moments, unearth surprising details, and reveal the profound significance woven into these pages.
Yeah.
Prepare for a story brimming with laughter, heart-wrenching decisions, and an unexpected pact that quite literally carves out history.
Indeed. These excerpts unfold as a rich tapestry of personal drama, divine promise, and intricate intercommunity relations.
Right.
What's truly fascinating is observing how seemingly disparate events, a miraculous birth, a heartbreaking expulsion, and a critical land dispute converge and intertwine.
How they weave together.
Exactly. To define not just individual destinies, but the very identity of places and peoples.
So let's unpack these sources and uncover what insights and aha moments await you. We're going to begin at the genesis of a long-anticipated promise. #tag the miracle birth and weaning of Isaac. Our source begins with a powerful affirmation. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said.
That is a promise.
And the Lord did unto Sarah as he had spoken. This sets the stage for the almost unbelievable birth of Isaac.
And it really does.
We learn that Sarah conceived and bore Abraham a son in his old age at the set time, with Abraham himself being, get this, 100 years old when Isaac was born.
100. Stepping back, this fulfillment of such a long-awaited promise isn't just a happy ending. It's a profound statement within the narrative about divine fidelity.
Right, and faithfulness.
And the overturning of natural limitations. The emphasis on Abraham's advanced age underlines just how extraordinary this event was,
Totally.
Cementing the birth itself as a testament to immense power described in the text.
And the name Isaac, meaning he laughs, has such a perfect, almost ironic origin. Sarah exclaims, God hath made me to laugh, so that all that hear will laugh with me. She also adds, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah should have given children suck, for I have borne him a son in his old age.
I mean, you can just hear the astonishment in her voice.
It truly captures that incredible arc, from initial disbelief to overwhelming, perhaps even incredulous joy.
It begs the question, what does it mean for something to be so unexpected, so contrary to all human expectation, that it elicits both initial skepticism and then such overwhelming, almost shocked joy? That name, Isaac, isn't just a label. It encapsulates that entire emotional spectrum, a laughter born of wonder.
The source then tells us Abraham circumcised Isaac when he was 8 days old, as God had commanded him.
Following the covenant sign.
And later, when the child grew and was weaned, Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned. For you, what does that weaning feast signify beyond just a celebration?
Oh, it's huge.
Was it also a public declaration of Isaac's status?
Absolutely. In that ancient culture, a weaning feast wasn't merely a family party. It was a significant social event.
Okay. Often marking a transition from infancy to childhood, and crucially, serving as a public legitimization of the child's identity and lineage. So for Isaac, it was a very public declaration of his secure position as Abraham's heir, solidifying the promise in the eyes of the community. #the painful parting of Hagar and Ishmael.
Here's where the narrative takes a profoundly difficult, almost jarring turn.
Yeah, it shifts gears quickly.
Our source states, and Sarah saw the son of Hagar the Egyptian, which she had borne unto Abraham, mocking. This observation, well, it sets off a chain of events leading to a drastic demand.
Sarah's reaction is swift and absolute. She tells Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even with Isaac.
Wow.
This isn't just a personal spat. I mean, in that cultural context, mocking could signify a claim to inheritance or status, maybe a challenge to Isaac's position as the primary heir.
Okay, so it wasn't just child's play. Potentially not. And for a bondwoman, or an enslaved woman, her status and that of her children were incredibly precarious, dependent entirely on the will of the household head.
And the source makes it unequivocally clear. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son.
His own son, Ishmael.
It was certainly not an easy decision for him. But given God's subsequent intervention, was it truly a choice for Abraham or simply obedience to a divine command?
That's a really sharp question.
Does that distinction change how we view his character here?
Look, it's a profound dilemma for Abraham, caught between Sarah's absolute demand and his love for Ishmael.
Yeah.
What's fascinating here is God's direct intervention, which kind of shifts Abraham's agonizing choice into an act of divine instruction, maybe. The text says, God told Abraham, let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad and because of thy bondwoman. In all that Sarah hath said unto thee, hearken unto her voice.
Listen to Sarah.
For in Isaac shall thy seed be called. This clearly establishes Isaac's unique lineage. But crucially, God also adds a vital dual promise regarding Hagar's son. And also of the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation, because he is thy seed.
So Ishmael isn't just abandoned by God.
No, not at all. This provides both direction for Abraham and a distinct future for Ishmael, a promise for him, too.
So Abraham rose up early in the morning and took bread and a bottle of water and gave it unto Hagar, putting it on her shoulder and the child, and sent her away.
Just bread and water.
The source describes them departing and wandering in the wilderness of Beersheba. It paints such a desolate, heartbreaking picture.
The desperation of their situation is palpable. I mean, the water ran out.
In the wilderness.
Exactly. And Hagar cast the child under one of the shrubs. She then sat a good way off, as it were a bow shot, for she said, let me not see the death of the child.
Oh, that's awful.
And she sat over against him and lifted up her voice and wept. This isn't just a factual account. It's a raw, visceral depiction of human anguish, a mother's despair.
But the story doesn't end in that despair for Hagar and Ishmael. From the depths of their suffering, a powerful shift occurs.
Yes, there's intervention again.
And God heard the voice of the lad, and the angel of God called to Hagar out of heaven, and said unto her, What aileth thee, Hagar? Fear not, for God hath heard the voice of the lad where he is.
It's the lad's voice that's heard. Interesting.
Arise, lift up the lad and hold him in thine hand, for I will make him a great nation.
The promise reiterated. And just like that, a turning point that echoes the earlier divine promise to Abraham. And God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water.
A well, water in the desert.
And she went and filled the bottle with water and gave the lad drink. This is a powerful moment of divine intervention, not just saving them physically, but reaffirming the promise of Ishmael's future.
Right.
The source further notes. And God was with the lad, and he grew and dwelt in the wilderness and became an archer.
An archer. A survivor.
And he dwelt in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother took him a wife out of the land of Egypt. This provides a distinct future for Ishmael, fulfilling the promise of a great nation alongside Isaac's. Hashtag tag the covenant at Beersheba.
Okay, so our deep dive now pivots from profound family drama to the broader stage of geopolitics, maybe.
You could say that, yeah. Regional politics, certainly.
Where Abraham navigates the complexities of land, rights, and reputation with a powerful neighbor.
Right.
Our source tells us. And it came to pass at that time that Abimelech and Phicol, the chief captain of his host, spake unto Abraham, saying, God is with thee in all that thou doest.
So his reputation precedes him.
It seems so. Abraham's reputation for divine favor preceded him.
This recognition from an external ruler is incredibly significant. It signals that Abraham's perceived divine favor and, well, prosperity were widely acknowledged.
Even by potential rivals.
Even by those outside his immediate group, yeah. Abimelech, perhaps seeing Abraham's growing influence, proposes a covenant.
An agreement.
A treaty, really. Asking Abraham to swear unto me here by God that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son.
A multi-generational pact.
But according to the kindness that I have done unto thee, thou shalt do unto me, and to the land wherein thou hast sojourned. This is a move to secure long-term peace and mutual benefit.
And Abraham agrees,
Yeah.
saying, I will swear. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
But before the agreement is finalized, Abraham brings up a specific pressing grievance. And Abraham reproved Abimelech because of a well of water, which Abimelech's servants had violently taken away.
The well. Water rights. Always crucial.
So he doesn't just roll over, he uses this moment.
Exactly. This begs an important question. How do you establish trust and a lasting agreement when there's an existing dispute over a vital resource like water?
Right.
Abimelech's response is intriguing. He claims ignorance, saying, I wot not who hath done this thing, which basically means I don't know.
Wasn't me.
Neither didst thou tell me, neither yet heard I of it, but today. Essentially, I don't know who did this, and I'm hearing about it for the first time.
Plausible deniability. Or maybe genuine ignorance.
Hard to say for sure, but it highlights the importance of open communication even during high-stakes negotiations.
The resolution is quite fascinating, revealing Abraham's shrewdness, I think.
Definite strategic.
And Abraham took sheep and oxen and gave them unto Abimelech, and both of them made a covenant. Standard practice.
Gifts to seal the deal.
But then, and Abraham set 7 ewe lambs of the flock by themselves. This is specific.
Very specific.
When Abimelech asks what they mean, Abraham explains. For these 7 ewe lambs shalt thou take of my hand, that they may be a witness unto me that I have digged this well.
Ah, so it's proof of ownership.
It seems so. This specific symbolic detail ensures the well's ownership is acknowledged and publicly witnessed, preventing future conflict.
This is a classic example of using symbolic actions to solidify an agreement and resolve a pre-existing dispute. Especially critical in a resource-scarce region where water rights could easily escalate into conflict.
Makes sense.
And it leads directly to a very famous place name. Wherefore he called that place Beersheba, because there they swear both of them.
Beersheba.
The place name itself becomes a perpetual reminder of this foundational covenant, literally meaning well of the oath.
So, thus they made a covenant at Beersheba. Then Abimelech rose up, and Phishol, the chief captain of his host, and they returned into the land of the Philistines. Deal done.
Seems so.
And Abraham made Beersheba his temporary home as well. And Abraham planted a grove in Beersheba and called there on the name of the Lord, the everlasting God.
Establishing his presence, his worship.
And Abraham sojourned in the Philistines' land many days. Hashtag tags, tag outro. What an incredible deep dive. We've journeyed through moments of pure, unexpected joy with Isaac's birth.
The laughter, yeah.
Navigated the heart-wrenching ethical dilemma of Hagar and Ishmael's expulsion.
Really tough stuff.
And witnessed the strategic diplomacy behind the covenant at Beersheba. This single source beautifully illustrates divine promise, profound human struggle, and the establishment of enduring landmarks and lineages that echo through history.
Indeed. Stepping back, these excerpts are far more than just ancient stories. They're narratives rich with insights into, well, human nature, the complexities of family dynamics, and the foundational aspects of agreements and identity. They remind us of the multifaceted nature of promises, some fulfilled with overwhelming laughter, others through painful sacrifice, and yet others through astute negotiation and symbolic acts. It's all in there.
So what does this all mean for you listening in? As you reflect on this deep dive, maybe consider how covenants and promises, particularly those forged in challenging circumstances, can shape not just individual destinies, but the very names and meanings of places.
Like Beersheba.
Exactly. And how might the idea of an everlasting God, as mentioned by Abraham and Beersheba after making that pact, resonate with your own understanding of enduring commitments, principles, or even the long-term impact of agreements you make in your life? Something to think about.